Attaboy, pick up the pace a little bit. Now, come back. There you go. Let it go.
At the top of the key. Back to Moore on the right side, about 20 feet out. And we have a whistle, and we have a 3-second car. Back to Satchel in the back court. Moore's on him. Satchel up over the timeline to Lamar on the left side. The Hawk fakes up, passes up to Satchel in the lane. 12-foot jump shot is no good. Dahl has the rebound for Tipton. He gets it out 2-4. Up to the top of the key down the right side of the lane. Up with a shot is around the rim. No good. Satchel has the rebound. Down to Mandel. He's got Kyle with him, and he slows things down now. Back to Lamar on the left side. Kevin Kyle on the baseline. Can't get inside. Back to Lamar. Back to Kevin Kyle on the baseline. Kyle drives down the baseline. Up with a shot. No good. Rebound by Satchel of the Cardinals on the right side. Oh, cross foot for Lamar. Almost picked off. Lamar has it at the free throw line. The shot is up no good. The rebound is out of bounds. And in the back court. And he is all for travel outside the hook, crossing out from the basket near the baseline. Kyle on the left side to Mendel. Mendel to Lamar. Cross court. Oh! He thought he was going to get a be stationary. Lamar up the line for the Cardinals, getting one shot. It's up. It's at 13-5. The Cardinals on top. Long pass down the Grove at midcourt. Knocked away by Mendel. It's on the floor. And waiting on a jump. In the forecourt on the left side. Mendel on him, trying to drive to the baseline. He gets to the baseline, passes up to... He scores. Here comes the Cardinals back down. Over the timeline comes Lamar. Being double-teamed, he gives it back to Satchel. Back to Lamar on the left side. Rick crossing. Kevin Kyle on the baseline. He's free. Puts up a 10-foot jump shot. And they'll get up. And rebound is Moore over the timeline on the left side. He gets a steam from Woody. Finally puts up an 18-foot jump shot. It's short. The rebound is way high. Woody picked up by... we had a back and over, we thought. Forrest has the ball on the right sideline. Is Woody. He has a 10-foot shot. Let him get free, and he took a 10-footer and made it. 15-9. Lamar down over the timeline. On the left side, dribbling behind the back. To Kevin Kyle on the baseline. Inside the red cross and up under the basket. 2 points. He got it on goal beautifully. 2 points for Crossing. 17-9. 1:16 to go here in the first period. Moore over the timeline. Gall down the lane goes Moore. Up with a shot. And Satchel in the backcourt. Has the ball knocked. The shot is up. It's too strong. Rebound on Lamar. He puts it up too strong. Tip up is saved by Crossing. Tipton back down court. Forrest over the timeline on the right side to the top of the key now where he stops. Gives it on the left side to Grove. To Woody. He puts up an 18-footer. It's off the left side. Number 1 on Mendel. Woody's up the line. His shot is up. It's up the front of the rim. No good. Rick Watson has the rebound for the Cardinals. He gives it too fast. Passing it down over the timeline. On the right side to Mendel now. Looking inside. Gives it to Kevin Kyle. Kyle setting up the play to Rick Clausen now to Mendel on the baseline. He's free. 10-footer is running him. No good. Kyle has the rebound. He comes back out with it. Stop. Gives it back to Mendel at the top of the key on the left side to Lamar. He fakes. Can't get inside. Calling Kevin Kyle over there now. On the baseline. Gives it to Kyle. Pass underneath to Rick Clausen. Up with a shot. It's too strong. Satchel has it. He puts it up in there. End of the first. For the jump, the start of the second period. He and Gall at the center jump circle. The tip is controlled by Gall this time. Tipton has the ball more. Down over the timeline on the left side. Looking for Grove. Gives it to Grove. Trying to get to the free throw lane. Can't get inside on the right side now. Again, Moore has the ball. Trying to get inside. He can't. Back to Forrest. Back to Moore on the right side. Working one-on-one. He finally is going to take a 20-foot shot. Hitting from 20 feet out. Lamar to Satchel in the backcourt. Satchel up over the timeline to Lamar now. On the left side, Rocky on the baseline to Kevin Kyle. Fakes the shot, drives the baseline, up with a shot, no good. For his own basket. Calls the play out, gives it to Lamar in the left corner. Fakes, can't get inside, up to the free throw circle. Finally set, takes a shot around the rim, no good. Shot 15 feet, but he couldn't make it. Gall at the high post. Woody on the right side now, back to Gall at the high post. Gets around, passes underneath the Forrest. Oh, boy, the card's right down to 6 points. Satchel in the backcourt now to Lamar. He's coming up over the timeline on the left side. Gives it to Kevin Kyle in the corner inside the Rick Clausen, and it's 22-15, a 7-point lead. Second shot is up. He made them both. 23-15, 6:43 to go in the first half. Pass in the center by the Cardinals. Clausen has it for 2 points. Lamar knocks it down. Clausen stole it. Long pass in the Cardinals have it again. Cardinals ball under their own bucket instead. Rick Clausen to pass it in. Way back out to Kevin Kyle at the top of the key on the left side to Mike Satchel. Back out to Kyle at the top of the key on the right side to Mendel. On the baseline on the right side. Lamar back to Mendel inside to Rick Clausen. Tries the dribble, has the ball stolen by Marv Woody. By 10. Satchel over the timeline to Mark Mendel at the right side of the key to Rocky Lamar at the free throw circle. Can't get inside. Back to Mendel. Back holding the ball. Gets a screen. Can't get inside. Back to Lamar. Driving down the lane. Up with a shovel shot is no good. Gets the ball, puts it on the floor 4 or 5 times. The one-handed shot is up. There it's good. 25-16, the Cardinals by 9. Mendel has the pass in, back to Satchel, being double-teamed in the backcourt now. Tipton going into more of a full-court press. Over to Lamar. He's over the timeline on the left side. Top of the key, almost loses the ball. Takes it back up inside to Rick Clausen. Turnaround jump shot from 8 feet is around the rim, no good. Picked up on the rebound by Woody. He gives it to Forrest, coming down over the timeline. Very slowly. The ball at the top of the key. Back to Forrest. Lead for the Cardinals. Mendel back to Satchel. Back to Mendel in the backcourt to Satchel. Back up to the timeline. Still not over. Looking for help. Gives it to Lamar. Lamar's over the timeline now. In the left corner, Kevin Kyle. He's free from 10 feet. It's way over the basket. Satchel has the rebound, though. Gets it back out to Lamar at the top of the key. On the left side, intended for Kyle. Knocked out of bounds. Cross-court pass to Kevin Kyle now. On the right side, Rick Clausen. Cross-court to Mendel. To Mike Satchel on the baseline. 15-foot shot is on the rim. No good. The rebound battled around. Picked up down over the timeline to the free throw circle. On the left side, all by himself is Gall. His 10-foot shot is no good. Satchel has the rebound. To Lamar. It's from the Cardinals quickly down court. On the left side, Lamar driving down the lane. Up with a shovel shot. Good! Nice move by Rocky Lamar right down the lane for 2 points. 27-17, a 10-point lead again for the Cardinals. Forrest down over the timeline. Up to the top of the key, dribbling around to the right side now. Looking for help, gets it inside, but it's knocked away by the Cardinals, picked up by Woody. Woody at the top of the key, gets it inside the goal, but it's stolen by Satchel takes aim, the shot is up, it's good, he'll get the bonus. 28-17, 11-point lead for the Cardinals. 4:24 to go here in the first half. Satchel waiting for the official to give him the ball, gets it back now, puts it on the floor twice. The one-handed shot is up, it's off the right side, no good. Gall has the rebound. Very careful, slow dribble on the left side now where he stops. Takes inside, gives it to Mark Mendel at the free throw circle. His jump shot is on the rim. The Rosa gets the ball from the official, takes careful aim. The one-handed shot is up, it's off the front of the rim, the back of the rim, and drops on through. It's good. Lilienthal into the ball game for Tipton. The pass in was off the basket. Satchel to pass it in, way back out to Mark Mendel, out near midcourt. He gives it on the right side to Lamar now. To Satchel. Coming around to the left side, gives it to Kevin Kyle, and the Cardinals are going into a three-man delay game right now. With 1:43 to go, Rick Clausen sitting on the bench with 3 fouls. They have a 10-point lead, 32-22. Satchel has it top of the key. Oh, he's to Lamar! He missed the layup! The rebound! 32-23. 23. Double post. Okay, Lamar in the backcourt up. Go over the timeline to the back. Behind the back. I'm between the legs. Dribble on the left side. Gives it to Mark Mendel. Inside to Rick Clausen. He's up with a shot. The goal at the high post. Inside the Lilienthal. Knocked away by Mendel and stolen by the... Back to Grove at the top of the key. Dribbling around. Lamar on him. Lamar knocks the ball away. It's on the floor. Picked up again by Grove. 2 more. 2 Gall at the high post. Underneath the Lilienthal. Knocked away. Picked up by Gall. They get it back to Lilienthal in the low post now. Back to Woody on the baseline. His 10-foot jump shot is around and no good. Rebound picked up by Tipton and blocked by Clausen. Down court. Down the left side for the Cardinals. Gets inside. Passes off to Rick Clausen. Still in the forecourt. Gives it to Mendel on the baseline. Underneath intended for Clausen. Knocked away. Mendel has it. Gives it off to Clausen. Now Lamar on him. Dribbling around on the left side. Out to Grove, top of the key. He shoots from there. It's on the front of the rim. No good. Rebounds on the floor. Picked up by Lilienthal. The right side of the basket. Gets it back out to Moore. Heading for the baseline. And there we have a charging ball. Passing the wrong way. Now the official gets him to turn around. The ball's up in the air. It's controlled by the Cardinals. Lamar has a breakaway. Grove on him. Rocky up with a shot for 38-32. 6-point lead. Woody's second shot is up. It's around the rim. No good. Satchel is high for the rebound. Waits for everybody to clear. Brings it down court. Gives it to Mendel over the timeline now. Mendel at the top of the key. Holds up the hand to signal the play. In the lane to Rocky Lamar. Turn around. Jump shot from 12 feet is good. Lamar scoring 40-32. Here comes Tipton back down court. More on the left side. Gives it to Woody. In the corner, inside, intended for Gall. Coming down court, they were double teaming him all outside. Fakes the shot, comes around to the top of the key, around to the left side now. Dribbling around to the free throw circle, gives it to Kyle. His 16-foot shot is good! From the right side of the lane, Kevin Kyle. 44-32. Ball stolen by the Cardinals, and it's on the floor. Mendel has it to Kyle, to Lamar. He's under the basket, goes up with a shot, and it was blocked, apparently by Gall. Tipton has the ball. Coming down court with it now is Forrest. He's at the top of the key, slows things down. Gives it to Gall against the high post inside to Lilienthal. That's the wall. Satchel all over him. Back to Forrest at the top of the key. He's going to try an 18-footer and hit. Left-hander. Mark Forrest hitting from 18 feet. Pass in to Lamar. He fakes a long pass down court. Gets it down out of Kevin Kyle on the right side. He slows things up and gives it to Mendel as Tipton went into a full-court press. Lamar on the left side. Takes the shot. Finally goes up from 15 feet. Around the rim. No good. Rebound picked up by Gall. He's down court with it. Lilienthal, 2-on-1. He slows things up. They had a 2-on-1 going. Gives it to Forrest. The ball knocked away. It's loose on the floor. It's going to be out of bounds. And gets the ball in to Kyle. Cross court to Mendel now. Back to Kevin Kyle and Lamar in the right corner. Trying to get the baseline. Can't come out to the top of the key. He gives it to Kyle. Kyle dribbling to the right corner. Can't get inside. Now he gives it to Mike Satchel. Long cross-court pass to Mark Mendel on the baseline. He's going to shoot from 15 feet. It's on the rim, no good. Gall has the rebound again for Tipton. being dogged all the way. Finally gets it off the Forrest. He's down over the timeline. Gives it to Woody on the left side. He's free from 18 feet. No good. Lamar has the rebound for the Cardinals. Coming down court to the left, trying to dribble over the timeline. To the top of the key at the free throw circle. Stops. Gives it back to Mendel. They'll set up to Mike Satchel. To Lamar on the left side now. To Rankin at the high post. On the right side, Kevin Kyle. Mark Mendel at the baseline. Fakes. Gives back to Rankin from the free throw circle. His shot is around the rim. No good. It's out of bounds. Ball under the Cardinals basket. 4:40 to go. A 10-point lead. 44-34. Dropped over the timeline. The shot is no good. Rankin has the rebound, and he gets it to Mendel and almost knocked his head off when he passed it. Pass it in. The Cardinals setting up. Clausen gets the ball from the official. Gets it into Mendel. Right corner to Mike Satchel. Back to Mendel. Inside to Rick Clausen. Turn around. Jump shot is good from right in front of the basket. Field of a he got free for 2 points. 46-34. More over the timeline. Has the ball knocked away by Lamar. Down court to Kevin Kyle. He's got a breakaway up for 2 points. 48-34 on a steal by Lamar. The pass to Kyle. Here comes Moore over the timeline. He calls a timeout. Clifton wants to talk things over. They're down by 14. 48-34. Service from the official. Looking for someone. Gets it in. Over on the left side. Gives it to Lamar. He's driving. Can't get inside, but he was fouled. 1-1. The shot is up. It's good. He'll get the bonus. Exactly 3.5 minutes to go in the ball game. Rock's second shot is up. It's on the front of the rim. No good. Clausen tips the ball way back out to Kyle near midcourt. He gives it to Mendel. To Satchel. On the left side, Lamar has it. Coming back out to the top of the key. Can't get there. Gives it to Mendel on the baseline. Looking for Clausen inside. He has help. Gives it back to Lamar. Lamar driving down the lane. Up with a shot. 2 points. Oh, okay. They give the ball to Grove. His second shot is up. It's too strong. Around the rim. No good. Satchel has the rebound as both he and Clausen were there. Gives it to Lamar. They'll bring it down over the timeline. Rock down the left side. Up to the top of the key. Dribbling around the left side of the lane. The Lions on the baseline. Back to Lamar. He's down the lane again. Up with a shovel shot for 2 points. Oh, beautiful move by Lamar. Here comes Greg Grove down the right side. To the baseline. Turnaround jump shot is good from 8 feet. Greg Grove coming back and scoring very quickly for Clifton. Satchel has the pass in. He's being double teamed. Gets it over the timeline. Now to Kevin Kyle on the right side. Kyle to the free throw circle. Back to Satchel. To Lamar. He's free from 18 feet. It's good. One-handed shot from the left side. 55-38. 2:25 to go in the ball game. Forrest at the top of the key. Gives it to Grove on the left side. He's free from 18 feet. It's short. The rebound back out to him. Loses control of it. Gives it to Forrest. He's going to pump from 15 feet. It's wide in the basket. Rebound picked up by Lions. To Kyle. Down court to Lamar. Up 2 points. Rock went down on the fast break all by himself for an easy 2-pointer and a beautiful pass from Kyle. Pass in. Woody has it. Pass court. He gives it to Forrest. His 10-footer is no good. Clausen has the rebound. To Lamar. Gives to Satch. 1:50 to go. Lamar over the timeline. 57-38. And he is fouled by back to the station for just a very few minutes, 4 to 5 minutes, while we reposition our post-game show at the end of the ball game. Coming over the ball game is Rick Clausen. A big hand from the fans. Coach Bill Flemming out to meet the ball from the official. The shot is up. It's 30 minute ball. 59-38. The pass into Grove. He has it. Knocked away by Kyle. To Lamar. He's going to have a layup for 2 points. Another steal. The pass in again. Clifton. Bob Herring out of the ball game. He gets it back to Forrest. Back to Herring now. On the right side, he gets it to Forrest. On the lane, drives the baseline. Number 20, Kevin Kyle. It's a hand from Lamar from Bill Flemming now. Number 42, Rizzo Locano coming out. Mike Satchel of the Cardinals. Mike never wants to come out of a basketball game. He's mad. He doesn't want to come out. He wants to play. Forrest on him. Rocky coming down over the timeline on the left side, being double teamed now. Gets it back out to Lions at top of the key. He's on the left side to Lamar. 1:10 to go. Rocky at the baseline. Gives it back to Rankin at the high post. Back to Lions at the top of the key. Lions dribbling around on the right side to Mark Brooks. And we had a foul. Underneath them. Coming out. Jeff Pinky coming in. Rocky Lamar going out for the Cardinals. He gets a big hand from the Cardinal fans. Coach Bill Flemming out to meet him. As the Cardinals are deliriously happy here tonight. They have won their first undisputed Walmart Conference Championship in history tonight. Timeline. Left-handed dribble at the top of the key. Gives it on the left side to Ritchell. high post. Rankin back off to Jeff Hinkie on the baseline. Back to Rankin. On the right side, he gives it to Mark Brooks. Back to Rankin at the top of the key. Rankin dribbling the ball once in a while, getting tied up, but we're getting in a little trouble being double-teamed. Top of the key. Calls up the play from there. Richard Hinkie on the left side. Back to Rankin. On the right side to O'Connell. He's going to try an 18-footer. It's on the rim. Rankin has a rebound. No good. The rebound is on the floor, and we're going to have a foul. Won that conference championship in history. Richard has the ball in the forecourt. Gives it to Brooks. 8 seconds on the right side to O'Connell. He puts the shot up from 8 feet. No good. Battle for the rebound. It's up. Tipping. There's the buzzer. I didn't even catch who made the final bucket, Dave. Didn't even see who it was, but the Cardinals are just going wild on the floor. 63-40, the final score of the ball game. Coach Bill Flemming over to congratulate Coach Pete Spoden. And that's it, the final score of the ball game. 63-40. The Cardinals winning it here tonight, winning an undisputed WAMAC Conference championship. The fans are all over the floor. They'll probably put these in the trophy case with the rest of the trophies because they'll get one for winning this WAMAC championship here tonight. To our right is Rocky Lamar. He's got about 5 of the Cardinals holding him up there as he's taking the net off the basket. Jeff Cox on the other end is holding Kevin Kyle up, and they're taking the nets down here tonight. Once again, 63-40. After Gary wraps up the basketball game here, once again, we'll be going back to the station for just 3 or 4 or 5 minutes, however long it takes us to move our equipment down so we can get into the dressing room of the Cardinals here tonight. We'll bring you the post-game show with Cardinal basketball coach Bill Flemming and some of the Cardinals from the Cardinal dressing room here tonight. Gary?
You know, the Maquoketa State Bank invites you to stop in soon and visit with Miss VIP. She can tell you all about the new MSB VIP Club. If you qualify and join, you'll get a free check guarantee card with a Polaroid picture of yourself on it, taken right at the bank. You'll also receive a free VIP checking account and free golden checks personalized with your name. Plus, you'll receive discounts in many area stores. There are more benefits that you'll like, and Miss VIP will explain them all. It's another banking...
Feet on the left side, good. Rick Clausen scoring for the Cardinals. Nichols made it, Dennis. Satchel down over the timeline to the top of the key. Holding the ball, gives it to Lamar on the left side. Rocky moving in toward the baseline. Gives it back to Jack Hinkie. Hinkie holding the ball for the Cardinals, shooting one. It's up, it's good. Ripple the bottom of the net. The Cardinals 3. The Cardinals in a full court press. They get the ball into Wilson. Long down court pass to Michaels. On the right corner, a pass underneath in corner. Isham shooting from 12 feet. No good on the boards. Rebound picked up by Independence. Shots blocked by the Cardinals. Clausen puts the shot up off the front of the rim. No good. The battle for the rebound picked up by Rick Clausen of the Cardinals. He gives it to Upmeyer to bring down over the timeline. On the right side, up to the top of the key. Still dribbling the ball. Being double teamed over there. Has it knocked away. Gets it again. Down the right side to Satchel shooting from 15 feet. No good. The rebound's on the floor, picked up by Independence. Wilson has it. He gives it to Wilson. Rod Wilson shooting from the rod right now. Satchel has it. To Lamar, the left side, underneath the Clausen. Up with a shot, around the rim, no good. Upmeyer has a rebound, knocked away from him. He'll bring it down to the timeline to the top of the key, underneath to Isham. He's going to shoot 15 feet on the way. Bring the ball down over the timeline. Up to the top of the key. Looking for someone. Almost he has it knocked away. Stolen by Independence. Rod Wilson has it at midcourt. He gives it to Michaels. On the left side, Isham shooting from 12 feet. No good. Down over the timeline. To the top of the key. He gives it to Rick Clausen at the high post, holding the ball over his head. He's going to take an 18-foot jump shot on the rim. No good. Rebound picked up by Independence. Down over the timeline. Now he gives it to Michaels on the right side to the top of the key. And Mustangs on top, 5-3 over the Cardinals. In the right corner, Jack Hinkie has it, holding the ball over his head, gives it to Rick Clausen at the high post, 10-foot jump shot around it. Clausen has it, holding it, looking for help. Still not over the timeline. Now he gives it to Benson, and they finally get it over. In the right corner, Isham shooting from 12 feet, hitting a... Cardinals pressing him all the way. Now Rod Wilson in the backcourt. He finally gets it over. Stolen by Steve Upmeyer of the Cardinals. Intercepted the pass in the forecourt. He's down over the timeline now to the top of the key. On the right side. Gives it to Mike Satchel. Going down the right side, up for the layup. No good! Hit the side of the backboard. Wilson has it. Long pass down court to Benson. He's going up with a shot. And on him, 7-5 yet. Satchel down over the timeline. Gives it to Upmeyer at the high post. On the left side to Rocky Lamar. Underneath to Rick Clausen all by himself. Missed the layup. Rick Clausen to pass it in. Holding the ball over his head. Gives it to Steve Upmeyer in the right corner. Underneath to Rick Clausen. Turn around, jump the ball. Now he gives it to Benson. They get it over the timeline. Michaels has it. Isham on the right side, shooting from 18 feet. Satchel on the left side to Rocky Lamar. Moving to the top of the key. Gives it to Upmeyer. Driving. Puts up a shot. He gets 2 shots. The Mustangs up 5-2. 9-7 over the Cardinals. Upmeyer bounces it a couple of times. Puts it up. Off the back side of the rim. No good. Tipped way back out to Jack Hinkey of the Cardinals by Rick Clausen. To Upmeyer to Satchel to set up. On the right corner, Jack Hinkey with it, holding it. Dribbles around to the top of the key, the free throw circle. Satchel on the left side, pumping from 18 feet, no good. Rebound to Lamar. The boys on the bench with 3 fouls. Lamar gets 2. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Puts the second one up. Gets Alec on the right side of Isham. Underneath, all by himself. Lamar over the timeline. Right corner to Jack Hinkey. To Rick Clausen shooting from 15 feet. No good. The battle for the rebound. Picked up by in the Cardinal free throw circle. Tip is controlled by who? By the Cardinals. Satchel has it at the top of the key. Steve Upmeyer, the right side of the lane. To Rocky Lamar, shooting from 12 feet off the rim. No good. The rebound's on the floor. Picked up by Independence. Long down court pass. Stolen by Jack Hinkey of the Cardinals. Timeline. In the left corner, Lamar. Top of the key. Upmeyer underneath. Intended for Clausen. To Jack Hinkey. Turnaround jump shot. No good from 8 feet. Malik bringing it down court. He gives it to Rod Wilson now over the timeline. Malik on the right side, holding the ball over his head, gives it to John Isham. Inside to Benson. Turnaround jump shot is way short. Satchel will bring it down up to the top of the key. Gives it to Rick Clausen at the high post. On the right side, Jack Hinkey wide open, shooting from 10 feet. No. Rebound to Independence. Quickly down court comes Malik up with a shot. No good. He gives it to Upmeyer. Independence likes to run. The fast break to Satchel. In the left corner to Lamar, underneath to Rick Clausen, all by himself, 2 points. 1:52 to go in the first quarter. 4 points for Clausen. 9 points, excuse me. Isham shooting from the right side. This time he missed. Down over the timeline. The left corner to Rocky Lamar. Down the baseline, up with a shot. Too strong. Rebound picked up by Lamar. Followed his own shot, trying to put it up. We'll have to wait until he gets out of the crowd there. It looks like it might be number 35, John Isham. That's foul number 1 on Isham. Puts it up. It bounces away. In the right corner, Rick Clausen. And he is called for traveling as he took Wilson. Down to the timeline to Benson. Underneath to Doan. Gets around Upmeyer. Picks up the shot. It's blocked beautifully by Clausen. Clausen, they block the shot of Doan. Lamar in the left corner, drives to the free throw circle, back out to Satchel, down the lane, pass off to Steve Upmeyer on the right side, turnaround jump shot, no good. The battle for the rebound, picked up by him over the timeline. On the right side, dribbling the ball, looking for help now, and with a ball down over the timeline. On the left side, in the left corner to Rocky Lamar, underneath to Rick Clausen. He's double teamed under there. Wilson has it quickly down court to Isham, has it knocked away, puts a shot up, puts it up. It's good. 12 all, 30 seconds to go in the first period. Satchel will bring it down over the timeline. Up to the top of the key on the left side now to Rocky Lamar, moving to the free throw circle. Kent give inside, gives it back to Jack Hinkey. Underneath to Mark Mendel. Shot is up around the rim.
And single pairs. Men's shoes and values to 30.
1-1. He puts up the shot. It's good. He'll get the bonus. Cardinals have a 1-point lead, 13-12. Mark Mendel replacing Steve Upmeyer, who's on the bench with 3 fouls in the first period. Mendel's second shot is up. It's off the right side of the rim. No good. Rebound picked up by Independence. Quickly down court. Isham. On the left side, driving down the lane is Malik. And
keep referring to MSB as the Growing Bank.
Left side, heading to the top of the key, down the lane, puts up a shot from 12 feet. Good! Rocky Lamar. 14 ball game. Benson in the backcourt. He gives it to Rod Wilson. Up to midcourt. He gets it over finally to Malik. In the left corner, Isham driving the base. Second shot when the Cardinals were in the lane too soon. Mendel at the top of the key, dribbling around on the right side. He gives it to Jack Hinkey, holding the ball over his head, looking for somebody underneath. To Malik. On the right corner with it is Doan, driving the baseline, puts a shot for Cook Doan. First one is up. It's no good. Satchel has on the right side. Moves over to the top of the key. Still dribbling around. Now gives it to Satchel. Looking for somebody. Gives it back to Mendel at the top of the key. Dribbles over to the left side now as the Cardinals will set up. To Lamar inside to Rick Clausen. Turnaround jump shot from 16 to 15 ball game. 10 points already. There's point number 11. 12. Puts that ball on the floor 4 or 5 times. Puts up the shot. It's good. Made it. On the right side, he gives it to Isham, holding the ball over his head now. Inside to Rod Wilson. Turnaround jump shot from 10 feet is no good. Clausen down over the timeline. On the left side to the top of the key, moving down the baseline. No. Tried a shot. It was partially blocked. There's a wild scramble on the floor. Picked up by Independence. Quickly down court comes number 21, Rod Wilson. And Mendel stole it right out of his hands. And a beautiful defensive play by Mark Mendel of the Cardinals. Satchel on the left side to Rocky Lamar. Inside to Rick Clausen. Puts it up. It's good. He'll get the bonus. At 13 points. Gets a second shot. Puts this one up. Puts on the rim. To Rod Wilson over the timeline to Bob Wilson in the lane. Up for the shot. Good. Mendel has it down over the timeline. Rick Clausen at the high post, holding the ball over his head on the right side to Jack Hinkey. Turnaround jump shot from 10 feet is good. 21-18. The Cardinals by 3 in the back court. Benson has it. Still not over the timeline. Now he's up to it and over. Ball's almost knocked away and stolen by the Cardinals. Side to the top of the key. Turns, goes to the left corner. Gets it inside to Rick Clausen. Underneath to Jack Hinkey. Jump shot at Rick Clausen. Right side of the basket. Put her up and in. 23-18. Quickly down court. From Independence. Wilson has it inside to Rod Wilson. All by himself was Malik on the right. Up to the top of the key. Gives it in the right corner to Jack Hinkey. 23-20 ball game. He dribbles back out to the top of the key. Mendel on the left side shooting from 10 feet. 25-20. Rod Wilson in the backcourt. Pass intended down. Isham has it in the left corner. Shooting from 18 feet. No good. Rebound picked up by the Cardinals. Mendel has it. He'll bring it down over the timeline, right down the middle of the court. Now he gives it to Satchel on the left side. The left corner to Lamar. Underneath to Rick Clausen. Turnaround jump shot from 8 feet is no. Clausen at the line. Shots up. It's good. He'll get the bonus. Be Jack Hinkey sitting down. Clausen gets a second shot. It's up. It's around the rim. Stolen by the Cardinals. Satchel has it. In the forecourt, left corner to Rocky Lamar. Takes a shot. Has a block. Picks it up again, back out to Satchel at the top of the key as they'll set up the play. In the left corner to Lamar, underneath to Rick Clausen. On the right side, intended for Mendel, that was knocked away by Jeff Hinkey of the Cardinals. Now they get it back out to Satchel. On the left side of the lane, looking for help. He gives it back to Mendel on the right side. To Jeff Hinkey. On the right side of the baseline, can't get inside. Back to Mendel out near midcourt. Gives it to Satchel. Now they'll reset up the play in the left corner to Lamar. Looking for help. Top of the key now is Satchel with it. Gets a screen from Mendel, moves down the right side, puts up a shot from 10 feet. It's no good. Rebound picked up by Jeff Hinkey of the Cardinals. He almost lost it. Picks it up again and gives it back to Rocky Lamar. In the Rick Clausen hook shot from in front of the 2 shot. The active shooting shot number 3:43 to go here in the first half. Rick takes his second shot. It's up. It's off the rim. No good. Rebounds back out to him. On the right side, he gives it to Mendel now. Top of the key to Satchel. In the left corner to Lamar. Gets around his man, drives down. Past midcourt, the top of the key. On the left side to Rocky Lamar, driving to the top of the key, gives it back to Satchel there. In the right corner to Mark Mendel, holding the ball over his head, back to Satchel. The Mendel inside, almost lost it, comes back out to the top of the key with it. To Rick Clausen at the high post, he turns around. He's going to take a jump shot from 18 feet on the rim. No good. The battle for over the timeline to the top of the key now. He gives it to Lamar on the left side. Underneath to Rick Clausen. Turnaround jump shot from 8 feet is no good. Smith. It'll be the Cardinals' ball under their own basket. Coming into the ball game is Artie Richards, and going out will be Rick Clausen for the Cardinals. Rick has 2 fouls, and I believe he has about 14 points already in the ball game. Smith has it. He puts a shot up. Round the rim. No good. Clausen has on the left side to Mendel now. to Rocky Lamar in the left corner, looking for Clausen. Lamar dribbling around. He gives it to Jeff Hinkie inside. Intended for Mark Mendel. Comes around to the left side to Rocky Lamar. Looking for Clausen inside. He gives it to Clausen. He tries to pin the pass in underneath his own bucket. Gives it in the right corner to Jack Hinkie. Underneath to Rick Clausen. Turn around jump shot. Rick Mendel on the left side. He moves over to the top of the key now. Dribbling around on the left side. He gives it to Lamar. Underneath to Rick Clausen all by himself. Insurance. Here's a point to keep in mind. Your Indy gives it to Mike Satchel in the left corner. Looking inside for Clausen. Can't get it in. Back out to Lamar at the top of the key. To Rick Clausen at the high post. Turns around. Gives it to Jack Hinkie on the right side. He tries to pass. Satchel has it top of the key. Looking for help. He gives it to Lamar in the left corner. To Rick Clausen again at the high post. To Mike Satchel in the corner. Turnaround jump shot from 8 feet is way short. Battle for the rebound is picked up to the top of the key. Stops there. Gives it on the right side to Jack Hinkie. Holding the ball to Rick Clausen at the high post. Inside intended for Satchel. Picked up by Rocky Lamar on a whiff of a shot. Yeah! Up to the top of the key where he stops. Gives it on the right side to Upmeyer. He gives it on the right side to Jack Hinkie now holding the ball to Rick Clausen. Inside, intended for Rocky Lamar. It's been stolen by Independence. Up to the top of the key. Gives it to Lamar on the left side. Inside to Rick Clausen. Turnaround jump shot. 8 feet worked. The right side of the key. Moves into the middle, into the free throw circle, puts up a shot, going to the top of the key, stops on the left side now, looking for somebody. Left corner to Lamar, inside to Rick Clausen, turnaround jump shot from 8 feet is off the rim, no down court to Michaels. Underneath, he gives it to Benson, shooting, no good. Rebound picked up by Clausen. The right side of the lane, moves to the free throw circle, he's going to shoot from there, on the rim, no good. Rebound to Jack Hinkie, turnaround jump shot from 8 feet, no good. Better for the rebound is still no good. Clausen has it, he puts it up. Lamar into the left corner. Now moves into the lane, puts up a scoop shot on the rim. No good. The battle for the rebound shot. Satchel at the top of the key. Gives it in the left side to Lamar. Inside to Rick Clausen. Jump shots up and in. Gives it to Steve Upmeyer at the right side now. One-on-one gets inside to the baseline. Loses control of the ball. Gets it back up to Satchel at the free throw circle. He pulls 48-35. Satchel, the top of the key. Gives it to Upmeyer on the right side now. Cardinals will set up the play. Satchel has it, Upmeyer has it knocked away from him, but it's picked up by Lamar. Satchel in the left corner now. To Rick Clausen at the high post. He's going to shoot from 15 feet on the rim. No good. The tip up at the man. Gives it in the left corner to Lamar. Looking for Clausen inside. Gets it in. Takes a careful aim. Puts a shot up. Around the rim and in. 25 points in the ball game for Clausen of the Cardinals. Independence quickly down court on the right side. Shooting from 12 feet was Isham. Upmeyer at the top of the key. Gives it to Jack Hinkie on the right side. Just holding the ball to Rick Clausen at the high post. Inside to Satchel in the lane. Wheels around. Up with a shot. No good. Timeline on the left side. Into the left corner. Down the lane. The pass off to Rick Clausen. A beautiful court. On the left side. Heading for the left corner. Can't get inside. Back out to Satchel at the free throw circle. Puts up a shot around the rim and good. To Upmeyer, to Satchel, left side, in the left corner to Rocky Lamar. Inside to Rick Clausen, turnaround jump shot from 8 feet. Through Maxine Romer Real Estate in Maquoketa. You list the property you have for sale or describe the home, farm, or business you want to buy. And Maxine Romer Real Estate, 3-point play. Rick made the free throw, 28 points in the backcourt. Rod Wilson has it being double-teamed. He finally gets passed on the Michaels to John Isham in the right corner. Underneath to picking them up now in the backcourt. Satchel's over, gives it to Lamar, to Rick Clausen in the post. Can't get inside to Jack Hinkie, jumping from 15 feet. No good. Take your pick from 4 grades of gasoline. Including the Satchel at the top of the key, around to the left side now, looking for somebody inside. Gives it to Lamar in the left corner. Can't get inside, down the lane, up. Pass off to Rick Clausen. Beautiful. Forward out. To Steve Upmeyer. Hinkie stole a pass at midcourt to Clausen. Turnaround jump shot from 8 feet. Upmeyer at the top of the key. On the right side, he gives it to Jack Hinkie. Underneath for Upmeyer, too far underneath. Finally puts up the shot, no good. Clausen has the rebound. He puts it up and in. 35 points for Rick Clausen, and I believe that is a new gymnasium record here. And to the top of the key. Comendo on the left side, looking for Lamar. Can't get it in, finally gets it in the left corner, inside to Rick Clausen. Turnaround jump shot from 8 feet, once over. Slow dribble on the left side, moving toward the left corner. He wants to feed Rick Clausen. He does. He's being double-teamed to Jack Hinkie, back to Clausen. Turnaround jump shot is around, no good. He was double-teamed by Smith and number 31, Michaels. He was fouled by number 31, Michaels. It'll be Rick Clausen going to refiguring his fifth here. Rick shot is up. It's around the rim. It's gone through. He was fouled in the act of shooting. He would have gotten 2 anyhow. Gets the second shot now. Bounces it 3 or 4 times. Puts it up. Quick down through the bottom of the net. Down over the timeline to the top of the key. Being double teamed, gets away from both of them. Underneath to Rick Clausen. Up with the shot. 2 points. Nice feed from Steve Upmeyers. He got around 2 men with a trip. From 71-42, the Cardinals up on top. Mendel on the left side has it. Moves to the top of the key. Looking for help. Gives it to Upmeyer on the right side. To Jeff Hinkie into the ball game. To Rick Clausen at the high post. Inside to Mark Mendel. The Michaels. Beautiful steal to Rick Clausen down the lane. Up with a shot. Off the rim. No good. Tip up is no good. Lamar has it. Puts it up. And the Cardinals on top. 74-42. Dennis? Lamar's second shot is up. No good. He gets a rebound. Underneath to Rick Clausen. Up. 2 points. 2 points for Rick Clausen. And Claire Hoy was going to give the high school record. I don't believe he did. As the pass is knocked down by the Cardinals down court. Picked up again by Indy. Isham at the top of the key on the left side. He gives it to one of the other ball players, but it was stolen by Rick Clausen of the Cardinals. They have a lot of new men in the ball game. Lamar underneath, intended for Rick Clausen, knocked away, out of bounds. He has fed Rick Clausen all night long with beautiful passes. Artie Richards into the ball game. He gives it to Mark Brooks, to Mark Mendel, to Rick Clausen on the right side, driving the baseline. 10-foot jump shot is up. No good. Rebound picked up by Mendel over the timeline. Gives it to Artie Richards. He has it knocked away from him. Stolen. There's a loose ball on the floor. And we have a big pile up. It's picked up finally by the Cardinals. Knocks into Jeff Hinkie inside to Clausen. Turnaround jump shot. No good. It's on the floor. Picked up by Brooks of the Cardinals. To Richard inside the Clausen. Turnaround jump shot is no good. Brooks has it. He's to the top of the key. Down the right side of the lane. He gives it to Doan. Shooting. No good. The rebound. Picked up by Clausen of the Cardinals. High into the air for that. He's going to bring it down court himself. Now he stops and gives it to Stead. Back to Rick Clausen, the high post, shooting from 18 feet. Hitting! Rick Clausen hitting from 18 feet. One-handed chin shot. Hickman in the backcourt gets it to Malik over the timeline. To the free throw circle, and there's the foul. And it's foul number 5 on Rick Clausen of the second shot. 45 points for Rick Clausen. Malik's second shot's off the right side. No good. The rebound's out of bounds to the Cardinals. Last touch by Independence. Coming back into the ball game will be Brooks. And waiting to see who he'll... No.
It was too bad, too, because Rick Clausen didn't commit a foul there near the end, really. I don't think he touched his other guy.
Yeah, he hit him with his leg, Dennis, yeah. Cardinals lose the ball. Bad pass from Stead. Out of bounds, Independence loses it. We're back to the Cardinals. It's stolen by Stead. Long down court pass to Jeff Hinkie on the right side. Holding the long eye, gets it back out to Jamie Stead. In the left corner, Jeff Hinkie has it driving the baseline. Picked up the shot from 8 feet. Good! Jeff Hinkie hitting for the Cardinals. 82-45. A minute 45 to go in the ball game. Malik in the right corner. Back out to Hickman at the top of the key now. To Plunko, he's shooting from 18 feet, way short of the basket. Has the ball in the back court, down over the timeline to the top of the key where he stops. Gives it to Mike Bowman in the lane. Turnaround jump shot from down. Game is good. Rebound picked up by Mike Bowman of the Cardinals in the back court. Gives it to Brooks in the forecourt. To Dave Miller, pumps from 18 feet, no good. Over the basket and out of bounds to Ritchie. Driving the baseline, trying to get inside. Puts up a shot. It's blocked by O'Connell of the Cardinals. Picked off by Dave Miller. Left-handed dribble, comes down court, down over the timeline, where he stops and gives it to Mike Bowman. Inside, intended for Vince O'Connell, off his hands. Picked up by Don, the referee. They give the ball back to Don. He'll get the shot over. It's off the right side this time. The rebound is picked up by Mike Bowman of the Cardinals to Mark Brooks. Quickly down court, he gives it to Dave Miller over the timeline on the right side, across court to Mike Bowman out near midcourt. Inside, intended for in the left corner with it is Ritchie. He's going to pump from 15 feet. It's around the rim and in. 84-50, 15 seconds to go in the ball game. Filkins down over the timeline to the top of the key. He stops. He gives it to Dave Miller. Inside, intended for Vince O'Connell. He loses it. Brooks picks it up, puts up the shot on the rim. No good. Gets his rebound, puts it up again. Around the rim, no good.
Campbell for the rebound, picked up by Miller. That is no good. There's the buzzer, the end of the ball game. Final score, 8-4, Mustang 50. 45 points officially for Rick Lawson tonight, Dennis.
Yes, he broke the record that had been established by Rich O'Hara, one of the outstanding athletes here at Maquoketa, of course, who went on to play with the University of Iowa Hawkeyes. I think I recall seeing that game when Rich scored around 42 or something like that. Tonight, that record being broken here. And that was in the old gym with Rich O'Hara, too, I think.
This is the NBA, and these are the greatest basketball players in the world.
at both ends of the court, comes up with the ball again. Carr, another big one. Oscar.
2-0 lead. 5 minutes, 1 second to go here in the first period. Second one's no good. The rebound right down the middle. Pass way in the left corner to number 45, Tamer Jarkey, holding the ball over his head. To Hinkie on the right side, driving in the lane. Jeff Hinkie up with a shot. To the key on the right side. He gives it to Upmeyer, holding it over his head. On the left side, Mike Satchel shooting from 15 feet. Side now to Upmeyer, looking for someone underneath. A long cross-court pass to Satchel. 15 feet from the left side. Pass down court for Russell. Up. Short. Top of the key. Underneath to Rocky Lamar. Away himself. Short. Battle for the rebound. Picked up by Ron Struther. Lamar at the line for the Cardinals. It's up. It's good. Okay, 4 points for Rocky. The bonus, it's up. On the rim, no good. Tip by Upmeyer of the Cardinals. He has it in the right side of the key. Goes up with a shot. Good! It's a one-shot foul. It's up. It's off the right side. Around the rim at 15. The Cardinals with a 7-point lead. Second one is up. It's off the right side. No.
The floor as their team came back. Another member of the Cardinal Sportscasters Club is Sanitary Dairy. You can depend on quality check dairy foods from Sanitary Dairies. Quality check milk, quality checked ice cream. Also, in the left corner to Tamer, holding the ball there. He gives it back to Newnaber. He almost lost it, picks it up. On the right side of the key, pass on the right side of the basket to Russell. Up with it, gives it to Mendel, the top of the key. Now to Jeff Hinkie, holding the ball over his head at the high post. To Rocky Lamar, free from the right side, shooting, no good. Rebound picked up by Jeff Hinkie of the Cardinals. He puts it. Was fouled in the active shooting. It's up. It's off the right side of the rim, no good. By Jeff Hinkie, he's a left-hander. Takes careful aim. It's up. Good. Satchel now moving to the top of the key. To Rocky Lamar in the left corner. He moves back out to Jeff Hinkie in the left corner. Shooting from there. Good. Out to Lamar at the free throw circle. Up with a shot. No good. Battle for the rebound. Lamar has it. Puts it up and in. Rocky Lamar putting it in. Left side holding the ball out. Trying to get it into Lamar in the left corner. He has it. Can't get inside. Takes a 10-foot jump shot. Meyer on the right side. Now to Jeff Hinkie holding the ball over his head. Picked up by Satchel of the Cardinals. He's down over the timeline on the left side. Finally stops out at the top of the key. 5-point, 3-point lead. Excuse me. It's up off the back of the down court to Edwards. 2-on-1. Up with a shot. And we have to Rocky Lamar down the lane. Up with the shot. Pass underneath the Hinkie. Good. Pass it to Jeff Hinkie now. Holding the ball over his head. Has it knocked away from him. From behind by Brainerd. Picked up by Tamer. On the right side to Brainerd. Trying to drive underneath. And we have a foul called. First period. First one is up. Rick will get the second shot. He bounces that ball 4 or 5 times. Takes careful aim, puts it up. Around the rim, and Tamer driving to the baseline in the right corner. Has it knocked out of his hands by Satchel. Picked up by Rocky Lamar. Someone to pass to in the backcourt. He gives it to Lamar. Back to Mike Satchel to bring over the timeline, and he's fouled for traveling. Midcourt to Brainerd. 20 seconds to go. Stalling and South Brainerd. On the left side, he gives it to Rocky Lamar in the left corner, holding the ball. Back out to Rick Kloss in the high post. In the left corner, Satchel shooting 15 feet. Gives it back to Gallup, back to Wiedemann on the right side, about 20 feet out from the basket. In the right corner, Gallup shooting. Good. On the left side to Rocky Lamar, driving underneath. Pass off to Mike Jackson. A 2-3 zone. Rick Kloss shooting from the... Back out to Rocky Lamar. The top of the key. Put the right down the middle, the top of the key. Into Rick Watson. Jump shot for me. Back to Hanneman. In the backcourt with it. And we have a foul called on him. Jeff Hinkie takes careful aim. That left-handed push shots up. Around, no good. Wiedemann to pass it in. Way back out to Runyon. Stolen by Lamar of the Cardinals. Coming down. Gallup on him all the way. Up to the shot and in. Gets it over to Runyon. 2-on-1 underneath the Katusha by himself. Pass underneath to Rick Watson. Puts it up midcourt.
Down to Runyon. Driving in, layup, up and in, 2 points, and we have a foul call. 2 shots, though, if he made the basket. The second one's up. It's no good. Katusha has a rebound. He puts it up in a 55-38 lead. Lamar shots up and good. And ball game, Vinton pulling away in the 4th and final period now with a 55-38 lead. Lamar shots up. Being double teamed. He gives it to Gallup, to Runyon over the timeline now. Has the ball knocked.